and welcome to Holland's Tulip Time Parade 2018, the Music Parade, our 89th year of festival. I'm Wendy Wigger, one of your local hosts today, here with our media partner.
Yeah, I'm Kamady. I'm with WZZM 13, and we're so excited to be a part of it. We get to walk in it every year, but this is different for me too to kind of see it. I'm so excited to see the whole parade.
I know, and it is a beautiful day. We are so lucky. The
Yes.
skies have parted, the sun is out, the people are here from all parts of not only the United States, but truly all parts of the world.
Yeah, and I love seeing all the kids out here too, all the dogs. Everyone's so excited to kind of get this going. We've had flyovers already, so it's been a really good afternoon.
And we've got some great opportunities to give some recognition to Quality Car Wash, who is our car wash quality sponsor for the Music Parade. And we have parade chairperson Steve Haberkorn, who has dedicated many hours to making today's parade a success. There's going to be a lot of people, Kamady, for us to thank as we go along the way. We're going to do the best that we can to give everybody some recognition. And we know that we're going to give some forgiveness and grace from our
Yes.
viewing audience. So when we might make a hiccup here or there and maybe
Yes.
mispronounce someone's name.
Definitely. These packets are very full because this takes so many people to put something this big on. And like you said, 89th year, so obviously a lot of people to thank throughout those
It
years.
is. And it's so interesting when you think about it. This is our 89th year of the festival. It was back in 1927 that Miss Lita Rogers, who was a biology teacher, actually started the whole process and getting the first festival going. And they started out with, I think it was about 100,000 tulips.
Oh, wow.
Since then, we have gotten quadruple or 10 times
It's
that.
about 5 million, I think, planted around
It
the
is.
city, correct?
Yeah.
So, that's just overwhelming to think about on its own, really.
Yeah, and there's 6 miles just of Tulip Lane.
Yes.
And we had over 700 Dutch dancers this year, all of them in authentic Dutch dance costumes. I know ZZM featured a few of those.
We did. Monday we had a whole live show out here for Tulip Time, and it was so much fun. Myself, I got to walk around Holland just to see some of the different things that were going to be going on, preview those, and then our own Meredith de Haar, she used to be a Dutch dancer, so she got in there.
And
you-
is your sidekick here today.
Yes.
Many years of Dutch dancing, very fun. And we want to also quick say that for our Saturday music parade, volunteers from the Holland Rotary Club and Emmanuel Baptist Church are welcoming guests to the Tulip Time Festival in the grandstands. The parade is actually officially beginning with a very moving and impactful group here from the Veterans of Foreign Wars, Post 2144, the Color Guard from the VFW, Commander Matthew David Post from 2144, and Commander Vern Blaukamp from the Auxiliary State President.
And I hear a band making their way down to us. That's very exciting.
Yeah.
Love the bands in this.
This is going to be our Holland American Legion band. Director is Scott Vandenberg, and it's amazing. We're coming on our 89th year of the festival, and they're coming on their 98th year, and it's an anniversary of the band.
That is amazing, and that means 100th anniversary not too far off in 2020. So we can expect big things, I'm sure, for that 100th anniversary for sure. They've participated in Tulip Time every year as well.
It is.
So that's something to be said. The fact that you've been around actually longer than Tulip Time.
What's really kind of fun is during the summer, they also provide free concerts, outdoor concerts in Collin Park, which just is down the road from here, and
Yes.
Centennial Park during June, July, and August, weather permitting. It is so fun because what they do is you see the whole community and people coming into the community with their own chairs, their picnic baskets, right on the Lake Macataw there. So it is amazing, and it's quite an honor to have this band with us, a band that actually participated in events commemorating the 65th and the 70th anniversaries of D-Day in Normandy, France. very special guest here is a special thank you to our 2017 Medal of Honor recipient, Specialist 5, James McColgan.
Wow, that's something special.
And our Vietnam Veterans of America, Chapter 73, Color Guard. Following the Color Guard in the vehicle is James McCullen of South Haven and the American Legion Post 49-3 featuring the Vietnam veterans. And right behind them is a part of the traveling Vietnam Memorial traveling wall. Have you been out to Washington to see that?
I have, actually. My dad was in Vietnam, so we went out there and we took a trip to see it before.
Incredibly moving.
Very moving. Very emotional.
Now this is a fun,
This is really fun.
very fun looking group. Yankee Air Museum Rosie Lunchbox Drill Team.
The Rosies.
That is amazing.
That was fun.
They're actually marching to raise awareness of the project to save Willow Run. That was the factory where the original Rosie the Riveter worked in World War II. Oh my goodness. And they were accompanied by two of the original Rosies in the car, and both women were over 90 years old.
That's
so the woman that
amazing.
just went by us.
A lot to be thankful for in that car. And then we have Quality Car Wash, which don't forget, we are very thankful for them, as they are, the sponsor for this year's parade. Look
What
at that.
a clever float.
Look at those kids up in that
at
car.
that.
Those cars. It looks like very nice cars.
Quality Car Wash has 4 locations in Holland and 1 in Muskegon, and they have a wonderful loyalty app where you can automatically earn 5% back, and they are, again, our sponsors for the parade.
And now coming up, we have Lorma Freestone, the Executive Director of the Holland Area Arts Council. So she's been named as Grand Marshal of the Saturday Quality Car Wash Music Parade here.
Hi,
She is
Laura.
waving. Oh, beautiful.
Great folks they are, the Freestones, very involved in the community, and such an honor for her to be named Grand Marshal, and well-deserved as well. And then we are followed by our Tulip Time Festival staff. It's been interesting for nearly 90 years now, Kamady, that millions of people have been coming down to the Tulip Time and drawing more than 500,000 people. I think they all were here in the last week because traveling has been a challenge.
Yes, traffic has been a thing.
It has been, but it's definitely worth it. Millions of tulips, hundreds of Klompen dancers, Dutch dancers, and it has been named the nation's best flower festival, America's best small town festival, and even the 2017-18 Tulip Time Festival of the Year. I'm not surprised. I'm
not
I'm a
surprised
little
at all either.
biased, I have
know.
to say, but
I'm not surprised at all.
this is
This-
an amazing troop.
This is my kind of float here. The Clydesdales, you got the Dalmatian. No, this is Express Clydesdales of Express Employment Professionals. So fun. You can hear them come in from a ways away.
And they are pulling our Tulip Time board up there. Hi, guys. That is the whole crew with the city. And What a fun way for them to be coming through. Gwen Awarda is our fierce leader of the whole Tulip Time office and the festival. And I guess this must be how they have to get those wonderful horses around.
Those horses were beautiful.
So that was our Tulip Time Festival board and staff that was upon that coach there. And that coach was amazing. Those Clydesdales as well. They were wearing handcrafted English leather show harnesses with silver and chrome. And those horses weigh on average 2,000 pounds each.
Yeah, think about that.
Standing 18 to 20 hands high. I used to know how to convert that. I do not know any longer.
Anytime you talk about horses, they're with the hands.
And our world famous Dutch dancers.
Oh, they're having fun. You said it before, but over 700 Dutch dancers who perform at the Tulip Time Festival.
They start practicing in January when it's still pretty cold out here, very early. And every costume is very unique. It costs on average about $200 or more, made by local seamstress. And there is our wonderful group from the city of Holland, our mayor and all the group there. Our city council members, Mayor Nancy DeBoer, the council members representing 6 wards, 2 at-large members. And this is Mayor DeBoer's second term in office.
And coming up next now, Holland Christian High School Band. I always love the high school bands. I think that they're always extremely impressive.
Yeah, and their director is Scott Vandenberg. And they've got some nice little recognition here as well.
They definitely do.
Top ratings at the Michigan School Band and Orchestra Association festivals, and they have traveled and performed in Detroit, Chicago, Florida, Disney World, and at Carnegie Hall. Kamady, you couldn't get a better day for a parade.
No.
It's just the temperature's just right. It's not too cold, not too hot. Okay. For all you MSU fans, this is for you. We've got Sparty here making a great appearance on the Tulip Time Parade. And of course, MSU Zeke.
The Wonder Dog.
Zeke actually made a little visit to Laugh Fest People and Pets. So Zeke is an amazing yellow Labrador. And our artist for this year's 2018 poster, Cindy Awe.
You can hear the Petoskey Steel Drum Band making their way up here too.
One of my favorites, I have to say, Director Barry Bennett. This is from, as you said, Petoskey, and their group has been in formation since 1996.
Happy Tulip Time, everybody.
They are so fun.
That is cool.
If you didn't get a enough of them. They're going to do a post-parade performance at 3:15 downtown Holland, so you can grab that. And our wonderful Congressman, Fred Upton. Nice that he took time out of his busy schedule to come down and visit us here at the
Definitely.
2018 Tulip Time, our 89th year of the festival.
And then coming up right now, Miss Wheelchair Michigan 2018. It's Becky Wheeler from Nashville, Michigan. So this program celebrates amazing female leaders that use their title to advocate, educate, and empower for all people with disabilities in Michigan.
And a wonderful group here representing our International Relations Commission of the City of Holland. For 25 years, this group has worked to build and maintain meaningful relationships between the people of Holland and the wider world.
And then West Ottawa High School Marching Band, directors Mike Hammond and Jay Gainforth. I'm telling you, I love these bands because look at how much time and dedication you have to put in to learn these. And then also they're flipping these flags around in such a tight space. I mean, you gotta know what you're doing.
It is. And this, I can see from the back of the shirts here, this band is marching in loving memory of Kaylee. And we just want to do a nod to the impactful team. Was one of only 5 bands invited to perform at the Michigan Music Conference at DeVos Hall in January. And they've been performing in so many, oh my goodness, look at this!
Look at this. Elzinga and Volker's Construction Inc. Incorporated
That
here.
is very clever.
Very clever. Oh look, you can do a complete
Oh.
turnaround. So these clogs are approximately 4 feet tall, 4 feet wide, 12 feet long, so about the size of a sedan, roughly.
That is that's a pretty tight turn.
And can turn on a dime.
It can. And then we've got Lakeside Vista, assisted living, senior living, serving independent living, and they're living in memory care. And they are located on South Side, right next door to Central Wesleyan Church. Oh, this is
Yes,
fun.
I recognize these women. Ever After West Michigan right here. Now this is everyone's favorite fairy tale characters coming to life. I can see a few. She's from Brave. Then you have Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Yep.
I missed the other couple in there, but
And believe it or not, we're actually entering the 2nd division of the parade already.
this is going very quickly.
I know.
It always
It's going to go
does.
by way too fast. Holland Fighter of the Year, Eric Teen. What an honor.
Yes.
Again, we ask our audience to give a little forgiveness to us if we mispronounce a name and if we can't quite get all of the incredible material that we were provided into the announcements. This group is very excited from the Holland Community Aquatic Center.
Very lively group.
Oh, that's very clever.
Oh, look,
They
she's on a
provide
skateboard
a
down there.
variety of swimming instruction, athletic competition, family recreation. They teach probably about 5,000 local children life-saving skills each year. And I too swam in that pool back in the day.
Oh, that's fun.
This is very fun.
Now we have
that
Planet
guy's getting
Fitness.
double workout.
I was gonna say, does that double the calories? I think
Yeah.
I'd get dizzy doing that. Treadmill, walking on a treadmill on the back of a truck. Yeah, that's pretty tough.
Oh, well now here you've got the Holland High School Marching Band under the direction of Bethany Van Oss. They are renowned for marching in the traditional Dutch wooden shoes in all of the 3 Tulip Time parades, typically playing their signature song, Tiptoe Through the Tulips.
Also, they've performed in the Tournament of Roses parade twice, the Indy 500 pre-race parade 6 times. So they know what they're doing. They've been to Walt Disney World to perform 11 times, Disneyland twice, and the Thanksgiving parades in Detroit and Chicago.
I'm so hoping that we'll get a little bit of their music, but we might not.
Yes.
Well, we're sorry we didn't get to hear them, but it was still amazing that they can march the whole
Yeah.
length of the route of the parade in those wooden shoes.
We got a little drumline action at least.
Then we have with us Congressman Bill Huizenga, and appreciate his many contributions.
Hi guys, thanks for having us.
Represents Michigan's 2nd congressional district. That stretches from Kentwood to the lake shore.
And we have a wonderful float here. The Frankenmuth Bavarian Princess, Jenna Mosner, and her 2 court members, Ann Curtis and Audrey Belgen, representing Frankenmuth and their proud German heritage.
Oh, this is fun too. Look at these little gymnasts. Champion Gymnastics USA. So that's located right here in Holland. They're West Michigan's only national team training center, teaching children from mommy and me all the way to national team and college gymnastics. So they've got you covered no matter what age.
And then we've got a real nice line here of some very fun vintage cars.
Yes.
Part of the Vintage Car Club of Holland. It is a nonprofit organization, and they were formed back in 1973. I like the little pretend Dalmatian dog there.
I had to look twice, to be honest. They were formed in 1973, too.
Oh my goodness. And they do gather throughout the year. Their motto is any year, any model, any condition. They meet at Collin Park Fire Station on the 4th Tuesday of every month. Meetings begin at 7:30. You can find them on Facebook. And those are some really beautiful cars.
Yes. Oh man, these are really cool.
You know, we were saying earlier that it was 1927 at a women's literary club meeting that Miss Rogers, a biology teacher of Holland High School, suggested that Holland adopt the tulip as the flower because it was as close to, you know, really the flowers of the Netherlands as well.
Yeah.
And ever since then, they, because of the close ties to the Netherlands, they set a day aside for recognizing the Dutch heritage. And here we are 89 years later.
Still doing it.
Celebrating. I don't know whose arm that is.
Is that a Mickey Mouse arm?
It looks like a Mickey Mouse arm. And that is pretty
On
clever.
both sides of the car.
With somebody with a Dutch hat inside. Now
Yes.
that is unique.
Oh man, these horns. They're great. Look at the tulips in the front of the car too.
Look at that.
Before and after. Is that a before and after we're seeing?
I think so. Very cool. Nice Corvette.
I'd be happy with any of these cars.
I would too. I'm just like, I'd be happy sitting and riding in one of
Yeah.
these cars.
Maybe they can pick us up after.
Oh, that's fun. That's a Model T, 107 years old.
Wow.
The car, not the guest inside. The car.
Now we're getting some music. The Zeeland High School Marching Band, director Keith Walker, they're coming up next. So the Zeeland High School Marching Band is made up of almost 200 students from grades all the way from 9th through 12th grade, and both East and West high schools, which is always interesting with the Zeeland schools. The band's participated in the Tulip Time Parade since the 1930s, making it the second oldest participant behind Holland High School.
200 students.
It's crazy.
That is crazy. It was fantastic. And just to coordinate all of those people, congratulations to that band. Now, this is a fun group. This is the Hope College Trio Upward Bound, celebrating its 50th anniversary. Being a Hope College grad, I have to say, that was a very special float.
Aw, yes, definitely.
This
one's fun coming up. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day celebration here. New entry from the 2018 St. Patrick's Day Parade. It's a 33-foot inflatable snake. A little different spin on the saying St. Patrick drove the snakes out of Ireland, I guess. Now the inflatable has 4 puppeteers maneuvering it.
Can you catch the little wooden shoe
You gotta
slippers
see
that they're wearing?
I love those slippers.
Oh my goodness.
How do they see? I just want to know what it's
I
like
want
in
to
there.
know, how do they follow each
Yeah.
other all the way down the
Some
playground?
trust. That's some trust.
There's 4 people inside that inflatable snake as puppeteers maneuvering its way through Holland. That is a first.
Yeah,
They have not been in the parade before. That was very
that
interesting.
was great.
Roger Victory, state representative. Fantastic. The representative for the 88th House District, representing the eastern half of Ottawa County.
And now we have West Ottawa Public Schools 8th grade band. Directors Heidi Konjorski and Jenna Schroeder. All 8th graders.
They are followed by the United States Air Force. Established in 1947, their mission is to protect the airspace and cyberspace from its adversaries.
I like their float too.
That
This
is
plane.
great.
Plane following the.
They are
The
members
SUV.
of the 339th Recruiting Squadron led by their commander, Lieutenant Colonel Edmonds. And the big guy there is Ricky the Recruiter, who's 10 feet tall, largest recruit for the Air Force.
This is Holland and Bloom coming up next. They've
Okay.
celebrated the value and benefit of our collected efforts to enhance the urban landscape and embrace historic preservation.
Okay, I have to do a personal plug
Please.
there. My husband was the first runner-up and was a grand prize winner for Holland and Bloom one.
Oh, wow.
During Tulip Time Festival, we've got the tunes for whatever fun you're having. Cloppin' dancing, parades, or elephant ears. 92.7 the band.
Now this, I am excited for this.
I am too. I have never seen this in the parade.
Sam the Wild Wheeler. And you said people come from all over the world. He comes from East Africa. Here he
Oh
goes.
my goodness. It's one of only 2 giant wheelers in the world.
Oh my goodness.
Are you kidding me?
How do you learn this?
Woo! Oh my goodness. That gives me goosebumps.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like,
If you failed, oh man, that just makes me.
and where we're situated, there's a little decline here, so
Yeah.
he is going.
He's very confident in
Right.
that too. How high is he? He's higher than the stoplights.
Oh my goodness. Well, these are the Magic Valley Mules.
Love it.
All I
love
can
it.
say, it's just
Yep.
magic.
Magic. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful.
I want Sam to go by again.
Yeah, I do
Sam,
too.
The Magic Wheeler. That was
That was crazy.
the Wild Wheeler. That was amazing.
Well, this is a cute float. Look at all these cute kids up here with Caldwell Banker, Woodland Schmidt. Aw. I love how they've set up the white picket fence around the house on their float. That's great.
They're a real estate company in the Holland area and been a proud sponsor of Tulip Time for many years. They support our community in a variety of different ways. Just last December, they donated over $20,000 worth of toys to the Toys for Tots.
And then we're getting another band. This one is full of 6th graders. Holland Christian 6th grade band. Matt Veenstra is the director. They're comprised of students from both Rose Park and Pine Ridge Christian schools.
You know, they haven't been playing instruments all that long, and here they are marching in unison. It's pretty amazing.
This
This
one's
is a
fun.
very fun group, the Douglas Dutchers Baseball Club. You got to see it. One of them play one of their games in Douglas, Michigan. They play it in 1865 fashion.
That's great. This is the Arlington All Brass Marching Band. Directors David Sorensen and Janice Griffin. They're celebrating their 50th anniversary this coming fall.
You know, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it's one of the few high school all brass and percussion marching bands in the state.
Yeah, and they came from Ohio.
Yep.
So, I mean, not only do we have all of our guests come from all over, but these marching bands in the largest parade of all 3 in Tulip Time. We've got schools represented from all around Michigan.
You're looking at Daniela Garcia right now, state representative. Was first elected to serve the 90th district in the Michigan House of Representatives in November of 2014. The 90th district encompasses parts of cities of Holland, Hudsonville, and Zeeland, and the townships of Holland, Jamestown, and Zeeland.
While we're pausing here, I just have to do a call out to this incredible crew that we have here that's filming the parade. They do such a beautiful job, and we're grateful for their talent and being able to capture all of this.
She's having fun.
She is having fun.
Oh,
this is clever.
Yes. So this is a fun thing. West Ottawa High School robotics. Wobot. That's what they call themselves. Wobot.
That is clever. They've been involved in the first robotics for 24 years since 1995 and the oldest continuing team operating in the state of Michigan.
I always am fascinated by the robotics clubs at high schools. They do great things. This is the Ottawa County Sheriff's Office Mounted Division. See them up there on their horses. And And then the Holland Museum following them.
I'll tell you, it's hard to believe, but we're already, folks, in the third division of the parade.
Yes.
And it is flying by. And we've got a little dog in the car in a Dutch outfit.
I was hoping we would see dogs in the Dutch costumes.
This is great.
Lola.
State Representative
Perfect
Jim Lilly.
name. Jim Lilly.
Oh my goodness.
And his beautifully dressed dog.
And his beautifully dressed dog. That is clever. Again, we've got such a great crew out here helping to bring, for those of you that weren't able to join us personally, bring the parade to you in your home. And of course, you can catch it later on youtube.com/City of Holland as one location to pick it.
And on
up.
Facebook. Don't forget about Facebook.
And our wonderful media partners, WZZM TV 13,
yes.
have not only today's parade, but a lot of stories that have been happening out throughout the whole week.
It's been a fun week for us, for sure. So this band coming up, it's the Hamilton High School Band. Directors Joseph Herrick and Paul Connolly. They earned all First Division ratings at Marching Festival the past 2 years in a row. They're also playing at Walt Disney World in Orlando as part of Disney's Magic Music Days in December this year.
Wow. I wonder if they need any cheerleaders to go with them. Stunning band is followed by Representative Mary Whiteford, who was first elected to serve the 80th District in the Michigan House of Representatives in March 2016. These are some friends from the West Michigan Filipino Association. Mabuhay!
What a beautiful float.
It is a beautiful float. They've been active participants and participate in a number of different...
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
I
how
love
fun.
this. Holland Christian Fiddle Band. I love the fiddle. Look at her fiddle.
Oh my goodness.
Looks like it's missing the middle parts.
Wow.
That's so cool. So the Holland Christian Fiddle Band's director is Kyle Nestor and Scott Vandenberg. They are made up of students from grades 5th through 12th. Oh, look at that little puppy inside. Oh, we got a dabber. We got a dabber from the Harbor Humane Society.
Look at this great group. They are the only animal shelter in Ottawa County. Each year they adopt over 1,000 animals to loving homes.
That's great. That's great.
And doing some great work. We appreciate them.
They have over 200 active volunteers from the community. I'm sure they could always use more. So if you're looking to
Yes.
volunteer somewhere, that's always a good place to go to one of the humane societies.
I have a feeling we are both lovers of dogs.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
I've got
well,
two at home. I thought maybe I should bring one, but
Yeah. I have two double trouble at home
Yeah.
as well. And here is a wonderful group, Michigan Youth Challenge Academy. It is a 5-month military academy for high school dropouts, free of cost to parents, located in Battle Creek.
Marching down the avenue. One more week and we'll be through. I won't have to look at you. Hardcore, hardcore, hardcore you. Hardcore, hardcore, hardcore you. You won't have to look at me. Hardcore, hardcore, hardcore me.
Wow. That is some marching in unison and twirling. What a great group. Michigan Youth Challenge Academy. Here's one of my favorite fruits coming down the road.
definitely. If only they were tossing blueberries.
I
We got
know.
that.
Barman's Blueberry Farm Market. Been in business since 1954, selling fresh blueberries, strawberries, and garden vegetables. And followed by Moody Radio 89.3. La Casa di Mai. This is a bilingual Christian family that embraces attributes of different cultures reflecting the unity of Christ.
Oh, I love this.
Llegó el borracho buscando a su amigo el cantinero.
Got a green gorilla on the back of their float. This is reliable sport here. I love all of the different kinds of businesses and people that we see come through here, because now we're seeing dirt bikes and four-wheelers and everything else, and right before that, a bilingual church. I mean, it's just wonderful to see how many different people are involved with this parade.
West Ottawa 7th grade parade director Heidi Konjorski and Jenna Schroeder. You know, it's kind of amazing. These are two different middle schools coming together to march together. I don't know how they practice and pull all of that off, but...
Classic song. Great choice.
All they needed was Neil Diamond following that band there. They did a beautiful job.
Then this is American Medical Response. Now, they proudly serves the residents of Ottawa, Kent, and Allegan County. More than 200 employees transporting 50,000 patients every year. Very, very thankful for them.
And Wings of Mercy saluting Tulip Time. Again, some recognition for Quality Car Wash, our music parade sponsor.
And this is Connie and Fish from Mix 95.7, the morning show there. That's a Town Square Media.
They had quite a clever little van going with their
So
folks
I have
on
to
top.
give a personal little shout out now.
Yeah.
Ottawa County Fair. You see that pig up there? I have a pet pig.
You do?
I do. He's not nearly that big, and he'll never be that big. But yes,
Well, that's amazing.
should have brought him. Is what I should have done.
Oh, and I learned something new.
See? Yeah.
Our Marine Corps Color Guard, part of the Lakeshore Toys for Tots entry, and it leads our float in the parade. And this is our 4th division of the parade. Some incredible work Lakeshore Toys for Tot does in supporting families in over 5,000 square miles. You can imagine they actually collected 54,986 toys last year.
That is crazy. We do a big Toys for Tots drive too, closer to the holidays, and it's always so much fun to be involved with them.
And then some friends from Wood TV8, one of West Michigan's media stations. Good to see you. Brian Sterling, Susan Shaw, Bill Steffen.
Hey, Bill.
And our Wood TV8 friends are followed by the Holland Public Schools 6th and 7th grade band, director Andrew Bukama and Bethany Benos.
has to be one of the favorite floats too. Hope
Yes.
College.
Yeah, there's good old Dutch.
There you go.
Start your engines. Hope College Formula Racing is a student organization with members hailing from a broad range of academic majors, engineering to business to religion. And what they share in common is designing, fabricating, developing competitive cars.
And then this is Nellis Dutch Village. So West Ottawa High School's varsity boys basketball enjoyed a historic run to the state finals this year. I'm sure that everyone's aware of that. The legendary sports writer Leo Martinosi
Oh,
welcomes the head coach of the team.
yep. What an icon he is in this
Yes.
community. Yep.
And what a great run by that team.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see that again.
As well as the Niels' Dutch Village, which is a busy place to be this time of year. And friends from Freedom Village. It's a wonderful place within walking distance of downtown Holland, a very great community.
Now we don't want to mess with this next group.
We do not.
PKSA Karate. It's where families can come together and train. So not training individually, but training as families, from parents and tot classes, little ninjas, all the way up. We see some little ninjas. Don't want to mess with them.
They
I'm seeing
were-
some like flying kicks in here.
Yep. Very cool. Kicking it up at Tulip Time.
Yes.
Wow.
Whoa.
Okay,
That
so
was awesome.
they've got quite a long parade route. Ooh, that was nice too.
That's some energy. Oh my goodness. Don't want to mess with them. Followed by Miss Lakeshore, Miss Allegan County. Ashton Struther, she is Miss Lakeshore. She's a student at the University of Michigan and an EMT who works sporting events, including those at the Big House. That's impressive,
Yeah.
definitely. And then Miss Allegan County, that's Kendra Rocha, I'm gonna say. She's a student at Grand Valley State.
Then neighbors to Holland, Hamilton Middle School Director Joseph Herrick. They too will be participating in Disney's Magic Days in Orlando.
I always like to try and figure out what the bands are playing, to try and like sing along with what the song the bands are playing.
Yes.
So sorry if that
Name
comes
that,
out
too.
over the microphone.
Kind of name that tune.
Yes. That's a classic band song right there, Eye of the Tiger.
Yep.
And coming up next is Mrs. Michigan America. So this is newly
2018.
crowned Jody Byers.
Who happens to be a 2014 Hope College graduate and brain injury awareness advocate and wife to Caleb Byers. She won her title on April 29th, and she'll be competing for Mrs. America in Las Vegas in August. For a moment here, I thought that was real. So the Elks Club, we've got a lot to share here. The National Elks Scholarship winner of $40,000 went to Aaliyah Hahn, who is on the float. We have the Michigan Elks State President, Joe and Deb Atanchik.
Oh, this is a fun group. Very colorful. Tulip City Beauty College. One of the only nationally accredited beauty colleges in Holland, which allows it to offer financial aid to other students. Locally owned and operated family businesses as well. These ladies have the wave down.
Yes. They were part of the Juneteenth Royal Court Queen and runner-up Princess.
So here's a float representing the Holland Zealand Indian community. Beautiful.
Showing and sharing some of the diversity in the community with their music. And in the middle of Tulip Time, we have Sinterklaas here, the Dutch Sinterklaas, promoting Holland's Dutch Winterfest, which features Santa Claus Eve and the Kirst Market, lighting up the holidays.
Another one of these fake Dalmatians. It gets me every time. That's fire engine number 3.
It looks like they've got the West Ottawa basketball and swimming team on that float. Oh, I hope they'll play. The River Rats are fantastic from Black River Public School.
So I was over there when they were warming up.
Were you
So I got a
really?
little sneak preview of it.
Miss Sand Lake. Shania Bowens, Jenna Castle, and Aaliyah Molnar.
Here we go. Grilla Grills, a local business that designs and sells barbecue grills. That is
grill
cool.
is happy that it's not 80 degrees
Yes,
right now, I think.
definitely. It's probably perfect in that suit, maybe.
Yeah. I'll tell you, we are so fortunate. It is just a beautiful day for the 89th Tulip Time. 89 years of Tulip Time, 2018.
This is a group from Huntington Bank. The Huntington Frozen Treat Truck is going to travel throughout West Michigan during the summer months, participating parades and special events. This might not be the only time you're seeing it then. They're having a good time.
And now this group won the best tulip display. So
Man.
I think all floats have to have some tulips on them.
I think my friends from WZZM are coming up because I saw this float as well when we were setting up, and it is impressive, let me tell you.
This is the Holland area's first robotics team, combining the excitement of sports with the rigors of science and technology.
Have you seen these robotics competitions?
Oh, they're outrageous.
They are so cool.
I wish they had that when I was growing up.
I mean, it's amazing.
Fantastic. We've got a little bit of a pause here till the Merrill High School Marching Band all the way from Wisconsin comes here with Ellie Wilk. I'm hoping I'm getting
Ellie
that
Wilk.
right. Ellie
I think
Wilk.
that sounds good. Sounds correct.
Again, for those of you that can't be here personally, Kamady, I promise, will eat all the souvenir food and special treats. Tell you how it was.
I'm not going to lie to you. I've already eaten some of them, so I'm not leaving until I get more either.
Shimmy going on there as they're marching. I'm impressed.
I know, that is impressive. Coming up next, the West Michigan Regional Airport. Another impressive float.
The W Connects are a group of folks that help connect suppliers and customers all around the world. And that
Almost
was
got
clever.
nailed with the
That
wing.
was very clever. Almost took out our camera folks, but all is good
They're
here.
very stealth.
Ottawa County Republican Party. Ottawa GOP is made up of diverse individuals. Many representatives here, as well as one of our four-legged friends.
With an adorable dog, yes.
A very impactful organization, as many people know, the Holland Salvation Army with their band. They've been in the city of Holland since 19 36.
I love the windmill. Looks wonderful.
They're currently wrapping up a $3.5 million addition to their building. And we've got some friends here from Walmart.
So Walmart's recently added the online grocery program, to many stores, including one in Holland. Makes things a little convenient. Now that little girl has it figured out. Asleep in the
Yes. And
in the
Chan's Martial
wagon.
Arts. They've been in several parades.
They've been in Holland since 2003.
Now imagine doing that the whole route of the parade.
I can't.
These are some very physically fit people, that is for sure. Oh my
Yay,
goodness.
here come my friends. 13 on your side, WZZM.
This is
Our wonderful Patty driving our weather chaser with her beautiful daughter Celia, Juliet, and Jaleesa.
oh my goodness. There
We're all
we go, everybody.
Nick and Katie, Aaron Offsire, Laura Hartman.
Oh my goodness.
Meredith and Ann.
Getting them all
Oh,
in.
look at
Oh,
Marion's back there. Meredith's
Oh, how
beautiful little girl. I saw
cute.
Lula and Saul. There's George or Jeremy. Where's George? I thought George was
oh
driving
he's
in
out.
here.
He's walking.
That's George's
We-
wonderful wife, and
Oh,
Jeremy, one of our great
wonderful.
engineers, driving the satellite truck.
Well, and as you all know, WZZM is the premier media
Yeah,
partner for
media
this Tulip
partners.
Time.
We look forward to this every year. I can tell you that.
Oh, followed by Keith Brown's Holland Bike and Bar.
This is how you get around a parade. This is how you get around in a
Yep.
parade. We got it made in there. Great New Holland brew while you're getting a little physical activity in.
And he built that in his father's garage, only from a photo on the internet.
Wow. That's some engineering right there.
West Michigan Lakeshore Association of Realtors just went by us. And we are entering Division 5 with a Holland Christian Middle School Director Matt Veenstra and Scott Vandenberg.
Some of the kids are liking music. We've got some dancers on the
I
side
know,
here.
in
We're
case you
getting
didn't
down with
catch
the
it, they're
when the
having a
bands
lot of
come in.
fun.
Yeah, they definitely are.
Well, we have the Bethany Christian Services, a great organization in Holland and Zeeland community since 1979, the largest private adoption agency, believing that every
Oh.
child deserves a loving home.
This is a cool float here.
Oh my goodness, it makes me hungry.
Yes, it does. The Holland Cakery and Sweets. Mmm. We'll take some sweets up here.
Yeah.
Some cakes.
Oh, that looks fabulous.
Oh,
They
that
are a
looks
new
delicious.
entry, and then we've got Wesco, family-owned and operated convenience store with more than 1,200 employees.
We're seeing those gloves again.
Columbia Central. Oh, we've got some more.
Just
Love
kidding.
Sews.
Love
Okay.
Sews. This is a really cool group. So they have a mission to make and provide custom quilts to those facing challenging life circumstances. Look at that beautiful quilt.
That is beautiful.
My mother-in-law quilts, and let me tell you, it is
It's
no
all
easy
tulips.
task. Absolutely
The quilt is all
beautiful.
tulips. Oh, how cool is that?
That's a really great
That's
group. That's a really
beautiful.
great group.
We We've got Columbia Central High School Marching Band with director Brian Eckers. They've been here for 74 consecutive years.
We have another queen in our presence. Susan L. Nagar was selected as Mrs. Michigan United States. That means she will play the part of a role model, for married women across the state. She's a mother of 4 children, certified health coach, and an interior designer.
And then we've got Home,
The Rink.
nonprofit ministry. Oh my
Doing the
goodness.
chicken dance here on rollerblades.
Oh, there's somebody they're Dutch. They had Dutch shoes on rollerblades.
How are they not breaking ankles?
That is amazing.
Nicely done.
Well, this will make you hungry for sure.
Yes.
Beechwood Grill and Wood Truck Barbecue. First and most famous food truck in Holland area. And one of the few times a year you'll spot Carl the pig, who's spends part of his barbecues hanging out with a truck.
This one's fun. National Asparagus Festival of Oceana County. So it's celebrating its 45th festival on June 8th, 9th, and 10th. And you can meet 2017 Asparagus Queen Vicky Platt. Vicky donated her scholarship award to Oceana Council
Wow.
on Aging and Adult Daycare, also in Hart.
This group is from South Holland, Illinois. Calvin Christian School, Director Christine Shane, and Kathy Slickers. That was a far ways to come.
I love it.
They're from pre-kindergarten through 8th grade.
So this is Lakeshore Family Chiropractic, if you couldn't tell by the spine that she's holding
Oh my
in
goodness.
her float. They're proud sponsors of the Dutch Dance program this year. So a lot to be proud of here. Lakeshore Family Chiropractic. Well, we got a couple spines. We got one back here too. Don't see that every day.
No, you don't. In wooden shoes.
Yes, yes.
And then Eco 190, first of its kind service in West Michigan.
That's sweet, dog.
They provide a very popular. What they provide is very popular in Australia and the United Kingdom, and they're first to bring it to West Michigan.
That is nice. It cleans and sanitizes and deodorizes commercial and residential trash bins. So that's really nice.
And then Miss Madawan Scholarship Program and her court. The Frisian Horse Connection.
This is cool.
They are beautiful horses from Friesland, a province in northern part of the Netherlands, and the breed of horse is always black with a long mane and feathering feet. They call it one of the most romantic horses.
Oh my goodness. What a title.
Yes.
Well, these beautiful people are part of the
Overijssel Lumber.
Overijssel Lumber.
Yep, a
They've been-
great Dutch name.
Yes, very much. See, this is why Wendy's here. I'm very thankful for Wendy being here for saving me with this. Some of these names.
And enjoying my company with you too. So we have
Look at all those tulips.
Square Play
Oh.
Cafe. It is a kid-friendly specialty coffee shop in Washington Square, and it features hands-on creative activities for the young kids and some great treats for the adults. WWMT, News Channel 3, also out here. And the incredible Madawan High School Premier Band, directors Beth Yonker and Bill Boswell, invited to perform as a premier band. wonderful, Dave. How about you?
Yes, very wonderful, very wonderful. So they're followed by McDonald's,
And it's
one of my
their-
favorite places.
Yeah,
Not
one of their
gonna lie.
consumer engagement team. In the Mustang, they're thrilled to be at Tulip Time. We're missing Ronald, but we're glad the rest of the team is here. Crown Motors, a proud sponsor of and involved in the Holland community for over 31 years.
So this is always fun, I think. The Red Flannel Festival, 2017. Now this is the 2017 Flannel Queen and Court.
It's their 79th year celebrating the red flannel capital of the world and the red flannel. Oh dear.
And who are you gonna call?
I
Tulip
would
City
say
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
That's who you're gonna call. They were established in 2016 and currently comprise of 20 members, both kids and adults, who dress up in Ghostbusters uniforms. Look at this Jeep.
My goodness. Okay.
Love it. Ghostbusters.
And they make appearances at the Comic Cons, festivals, car shows, you name it.
And here we see Remax Lakeshore. So they're locally owned and operated and have 3 locations to assist along lake shores like Grand Haven, downtown Holland, and South Haven. They say they have very productive agents and nobody sells more real estate than they do.
Then the Michigan Apple Queen, Emily Croft, and she is accompanied by first runner-up Sarah Roche of Grand Rapids. Do you know apples are the largest and most valuable fruit crop in Michigan?
I love Michigan apples, that's
Oh,
for sure.
I know. Honeycrisp, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Honeycrisp are one of those fabulous. My father's house church, La Casa de... Oh, I'm going to have a hard time with this
Yeah,
one. I'm
you've
so
got
sorry.
it. La Casa de mi Padre.
Thank you.
No, you've helped me so much with this. So they're a church for young adults group. It's a multicultural, multi-generational, bilingual congregation that embraces the attributes of different cultures, reflecting the unity amidst diversity.
And a replica 1936 Chevy stake rack truck
That is a cool truck.
for Meyer.
Oh man, making them pull that Jeep all the way through the parade.
This is the MVP Athletic Club. A variety of different group fitness classes.
Uh-oh. Anyone want to get a quick workout in?
As if walking the whole parade route was not enough fitness, we've added a little bit of extra activity there. Kamady, it's hard to believe, but we're actually moving into the 6th and final division
Oh,
of
man.
this year's 2018 Tulip Time Parade, the 89th parade or festival. It goes by so fast. We had so many people that came out here from the community and well beyond that.
It goes by too fast. Really, it really does.
And respectfully represented by the Holland Department of Public Safety Honor Guard, the Holland Department of Public Safety Officer of the Year, Sergeant John Boovey. What an
Aw.
honor. The wonderful Rotarians and International Service Club. Holland was admitted to membership in Rotary International in March of 1920, and their motto is service above self. They've got some great folks riding on their float. It is
Yes.
from their exchange program. Both inbound students
They're having a good time.
and outbound students. So
From Brazil, Thailand, Japan, Switzerland, a lot of countries being represented on that float. This is cool.
The Terra
yeah.
Trike?
She's taking a break. She's had
Yeah.
too much pedaling for Terra Trike West Michigan Bike and Fitness.
they're one of the most comfortable recumbent bikes. Pink bikes are fun, he says.
Having a good time. Now, if that sound wasn't familiar enough, that's at Ottawa County Sheriff's Office.
It's their Marine unit. Yep.
Yes. And boat. Look at that.
Another incredible band coming all the way from Lansing, not Michigan, but Lansing, Illinois.
Huh.
They've participated in the parade for at least the last 20 years, and they were the winner of the Illinois Super State contest many times over the last 15 years.
You said they're from Illinois, but they're actually moving to Indiana next year.
I know, that's an interesting
Very interesting.
change there. And speaking of change, we actually have the Consumers Credit Union coming down with life-size $100 bills. I don't see them tossing anything out to the audience here.
I was hoping they would toss
I
out
was
those
hoping they would
$100
too, but
They say they're making baking fun, and I think they definitely are. Look at this. They're having a good time.
they invite everybody to stop by the office for free coffee and cookies on Fridays.
You know, when I moved to West Michigan, this is one of the first things I heard about, Pulaski Days.
Oh, fun. Very fun.
Yeah, so it's celebrated for every first full weekend in October. Just celebrated the 45 years, in West Michigan. That is the current queen, Miss Carly Johnson, and her court member, Miss Emma Arselowitz.
And another wonderful queen in court from the Miss Danish Festival, Molly Rodenhouse and her court. First runner-up, Lena Hansen. Second runner-up, Emma Skotset. And many others that are on there. And that is a great festival as well in Greenville.
And following them is the Lighthouse Group. A lot of people with their float as well. All bundled up and a little cold back there.
A great insurance group.
Oh, you hear them revving their engines. They're coming. Camaros of Michigan.
All decked out in their tulips as well.
Beautiful. Like, you didn't think you could make those cars look any better, but you can. It's a nonprofit organization raising money for charities. So they sponsor car shows, fundraisers, car cruises. And they take local donations. Money raised goes to charities like American Cancer Society, Shields of Hope,
Dana-Farber Cancer Institution, and more. These are beautiful,
So
for sure.
I love seeing where everyone is hiding their tulips on their floats.
Yeah.
This is a perfect spot for the cars.
And it's hard to tell it from maybe the angle here, but all
Ooh.
along the parade route, people were setting up camp last night.
Yeah,
So they were
okay.
getting their best seats. They were getting their blankets out, their chairs out. There are some restrictions as to how early they could do that.
Mm-hmm.
But with folks coming from truly from all over the world to come see the biggest music parade.
Yeah, you definitely want to make sure you
just-
get a good
yeah.
spot.
For those that are watching us, the carnival goes all the way through tomorrow. There are still some great Tulip Time shows. You can check it out at the Tulip Time office.
Oh, man.
American House of Holland is the senior living communities offering independent assisted living and memory care options. We got a nice little coupon from this grill.
Yes, we did. We're very thankful for them. Menchie's Frozen Yogurt, a fun, family-friendly destination for everybody, because who doesn't like frozen yogurt? Or dessert in general.
Super. Oh, this is always a great great young people. The 2018 Youth of the Year for the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Holland, Aaliyah Harmon, and who is 11th grader at West Ottawa High School. I hope I didn't make a mistake on her name, and very, very well deserved. She's been a member of the Boys and Girls Club for the last 6 years, and she's been involved in the lead squad, girls group as a volunteer, a teen coach for the elementary cheer squad, and she hopes to attend Central Michigan. Now this is an amazing...
This is a peaceful meditation practice, so I think everyone could use a little bit of this in their life. Introduced in 1992, it's practiced in over 100 countries by 100 million people.
Wow. Truth, compassion, and tolerance for all people are the guiding principles, along with 5 slow-moving exercises.
So this entry consists of a classical Chinese marching waist drum team dressed in ancient costumes. So that's what we're seeing and hearing right now.
Boy, is that beautiful. Oh my goodness.
So then coming up too is another part of that same entry. Heavenly maidens dressed in Tang Dynasty costume dance to the music. So that's what you're seeing here too. Look at her hair too, beautiful.
That is amazing.
More royalty coming up now. Miss Michigan Princess. So Miss Michigan Princess Ariana Gonzalez, representing National American Miss Michigan Teen. It's Keegan Snow, representing National American Miss Michigan Shania Gonzalez.
And Athena Daniels. A lot of young
Yes.
individuals representing on that float. Cottage Home. The Lindy Lou is a recreation of a river launch. It used to be on the Black River from 1890 to 1930, carrying guests up the river to resorts and parks. Oh.
So this is the Holland Rescue Mission. They've been serving the Holland community for over 100 years. They serve homeless men, women, and children in the 2 shelters. The Gateway Center includes a state-licensed vocational training school that operates a 9-month addiction recovery and vocational training program, as well as a 27,000 square foot thrift store.
They were handing out a bunch of sunglasses all afternoon
Were they?
before the parade started, which is great because the rain has gone away,
Yep.
and I think they were very instrumental in making that happen.
We're lucky we have this tent, but everyone watching definitely needs something to shade those eyes from the sun.
This is the Vietnamese American Association of Michigan to preserve the Vietnamese culture and heritage.
So these were the dresses I was telling you about earlier. I love these dresses.
These are stunning.
Just beautiful with the flowers on them. Some of them have tulips. I love this. Beautiful.
How beautiful. They are wanting to introduce to Americans and international tourists an aspect of their unique culture.
Coming up right behind them is Michigan ENT and allergy specialists. So they're locally owned, providing Holland, Grand Haven, Granville, South Haven, and pretty much everywhere in between with superior care, as well as providing solutions for your ear, nose, and throat and allergy conditions. So I think a lot of people are dealing with those allergies.
Oh my goodness. Tree pollen. Aaron tells us about it every morning,
Yes,
doesn't he?
Definitely. We just saw a video where someone knocked into a tree and you should have seen the pollen. Did you see it?
I
The
saw
pollen
that.
coming off of it?
It was
Man.
amazing. Positive Options. Positive Options has 4 centers conveniently located in Allendale, Allegan, Grand Haven, and Holland. The Mobile Medical Center is an exciting resource which allows Positive Options to meet people where they are throughout West Michigan.
Look at all the bubbles. What a fun thing to add to your float. Aww. So this is the West Michigan Cushman Club.
Very fun!
There's 35 plus Cushman enthusiasts dedicated to restoration and preservation of the motor scooters.
And then we have the Kerwood Festival with the Queen and her court.
Looks like Haley Roth and Mary Kate Wright.
Owasso. The Owasso Kerwood Festival. This takes place the first full weekend in June.
Orange Theory Fitness Holland there, coming soon to the Holland community. Now, I've never done this, but I have actually heard nothing but awesome things about Orange Theory Fitness.
Oh, really?
It's pretty intense. I've heard some really, really good things about it, to be completely honest. Just what a wonderful parade that we've had so far here today. I'm sad that it's already over.
Well, and I have to tell you, it has been an amazing day. We've had so many great sponsors that have been part of the parade, that have helped us through the parade. It's
Yeah.
been a delight to do this with you, Kamady.
You too.
And ZZM is our media partner for Tulip Time. Again, the 89th Tulip Time Festival, 2018, could not have come off better in terms of weather, in terms of participation, in terms of everybody coming out.
yeah,
It's
and you know,
been fun.
89 years, you say. I mean, I feel like it still ended too fast. I remember
It
us
did.
doing a live show Monday, and then now we're already to the parade, and the parade just ended, but it was wonderful.
It was wonderful. And people that are still looking to have some fun downtown Holland, the Petoskey Steel Drum Band
Yes.
is going to be playing at about 3:15. There are more Dutch dancers that will be performing. There's 700 of them, all in their authentic costumes that will be taking place here, as well as the carnivals going on and many things that are happening. Don't forget those wonderful food booths.
And those tulip lanes. Go
Yes.
check out the 6 miles of all of the lanes. I mean, it's something beautiful to do. Is if you've been sitting and you're watching the parade, maybe get out and take a walk. I mean, it's just beautiful.
It is. We want to thank Quality Car Wash as the sponsor for the music parade. We want to thank the incredible, talented team of the City of Holland that has made this possible, brought it to your home. If you didn't catch it right now, if you're not watching it right now, make sure you go to YouTube. You can also catch it there too.
Yeah.
So until next year, when we're going to celebrate 90 years,
Yes.
we want to thank everybody for tuning in and being part of this incredible festival that is all about West Michigan and Holland.